Hi guys, my name is Amanda Joy Anderson and this is The Observer and the Oracle. Welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, hello, and if you subscribed, thank you. I super appreciate it. It gets me closer to my goals and super excited. Yeah. So this week I have been having a lot of dreams, and so because I am a Scorpio moon conjunct Pluto in the 12th house, a lot of times what I experience in my life is also happening on a universal level, so other people are also experiencing like their own type of stuff that is kind of like the same stuff. If that makes sense. So like earlier this week I posted a video for the Scorpio moons, and it's about like transforming the inner masculine. If you haven't checked that out, even though you're not a Scorpio moon, definitely check it out because there is some good tools in there. But the summary of that video in short is that even though you've gone through trauma, you don't have to continue living your life through that trauma and repeating it. And it's okay to put that book down of circumstances and to go ahead and pick up a new book and not living your life based on those circumstances. So however those circumstances molded you, you can always turn around and do the opposite and do what it is that is more authentic to you. So speaking on that, so that was like the first dream I had this week. Then I had another dream in the middle of the week, and that dream was about like I was on this Space Mountain roller coaster at Disneyland with my baby, and it was dark. And so in the dark, like to me that means this is this spiritual journey that I'm on, and like I don't know where I'm going, like I don't know what I'm doing with this channel, but I'm doing it. So then it took me like cutscene to like me staring at my phone, and it's like I'm trying to get to this text message and this app keeps on showing up, and it will not, I cannot turn it off my phone. So to me, that Spirit's message is that there's something in our lives that we are not looking at that we already have, and we may be focusing on the end goal or the next experience, where we should be in the now and appreciating what we have in the now. Now, the last dream I had was it will come back to me. It left. It will come back. Okay, so I was driving and I'm like going to pick up someone from the airport, and I don't know, for whatever reason, like I couldn't pick them up from the airport, like I had to park somewhere else and I was walking. And then there's this bridge. So I'm going to break that part up of the dream, is that like something is coming into your life, whatever that may be. It could be a job, it could be a person, it could be anything. And so the bridge being your connection to your new beginning. And so as I was going to go onto the bridge, there were these caution signs that like the bridge was still being built. So like the new beginning is still under construction. And because of the warning signs on the outside, one, it tells me like not to look at like the end result now because it's still under construction. And if you feel panicky in that moment, to not be afraid to go within, because then instead of walking across the bridge with the caution signs, there was a tunnel that went underneath. And so the tunnel underneath represents like going into myself, and the energy within, like what do I feel is right for me. And so cutscene, I'm in a mall and I'm shopping with this person, and they have these t-shirts that they're like picking out, and then they hand me a t-shirt and they're like, this is for you. And I'm like, what? Ugly t-shirt, ugly ass t-shirt. I would never wear that t-shirt. I was like, I'm good on that. Like, we're cool. And so then it's like walking out of the mall, I'm having some type of conversation. I forgot exactly what I said, but then some lady showed up and she's like, oh yeah, you're getting like this Botox. And I'm thinking, what the hell are you talking about? I wasn't even talking about that. And so I just breaking down this symbolism for me, like the t-shirt, if someone is trying to get you to change according to how they think you should change, or that it would look like that type of change is meant for you, and it doesn't feel right for you, just know that that's not right for you. Because I feel like sometimes people like to project their own ideas and their own, just like what they think is best for you. And the most important space that you can come from is the internal space of being like, is that authentic to me? Is that not authentic to me? And like, it's one thing if you have people like cheering you on for like a transformation. It's another thing if people think you should change. Like if someone wants you to get Botox or breast implants, and it's like because they think you would look better that way, but like it wasn't. You're like, oh, I never said anything about that. Like I'm just putting it out there because like I have had people say things like that to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so I'm just putting that out there. And then like I noticed in the dream that I had like bare feet and I didn't have any shoes on. And then I saw like these pair of shoes that everyone didn't see, and everyone was walking over, and like I was like, those are my shoes. And so I slipped them on and I went right out the door. And that was pretty much my dream. So in this time, whatever you are facing, because we are having this almost breakdown of the masculine, but also accepting what is in our masculine energy. And sometimes people like to put in their ideas of what they think is the best masculine energy for you, if that makes sense. And if it does not resonate for you, and if it's not coming from like a core level, then, you know, don't transform into that. I mean, you can, but personally, I just wouldn't, because it's like, because the bridge is still under construction to your new beginning. What that is supposed to look like is unknown. No one can tell you what is going to be across that bridge. So, which is why it's super important to be extremely authentic to yourself in this time and understand what pieces are not working for you and what pieces are working for you. So that way, when you are building this new beginning, that new beginning is authentically created from you. Okay? So thank you guys for joining me this evening. I've been really trying to come up with ideas for new videos, and Spirit just like wants me to, there's some emotional stuff that I'm having to go through and break through this week, of things that are not mine but still carrying and using. And it's like I feel lighter internally, but there is still some stuff that is there and lingering, which I'm breaking through. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye.